managing moderators can't support your channel and even fuck that. Okay, welcome to the Shlt-Live. I don't even know if it works. I have like barely 2 bars here, so I'm walking my dog and I have nothing better to do. So I guess I'll address something that I saw multiple times, and then I finally realized it's a pattern after observing it for like, I don't even know, 2 years. Just kidding. Anyway, shit breakdowns. More specifically, ego-driven shit match breakdowns. So I saw this guy's post on Reddit. And I'm gonna be like super mean in this. So I saw this guy's post on Reddit, and he's like putting this breakdown, but he's not really asking for, I guess, a feedback or not. So I'm like, what is this breakdown even for anyway? So he's like, I had a stage 1. I had a good plan. I forgot to reload. And my comment is literally just these 2 quotes. And like, ha ha ha. I know it's super mean, but it's a really great point. Is like, your reload, especially on the classifiers, is part of your fucking plan. It's something that you need to drill in order, like into your head, into your subconscious so deep, in order to minimize any delays because of the hesitation or switching from one action to another. So literally like let's say you're doing El Presidente. So turn, 222, reload, 222. The millisecond that bullet leaves your barrel, you need to be already reaching for your magazine and for the mag release button, right? So how do we do that? It's like we program the sequence. We first started slow, and we're like prepared for it, and there's like no plan in El Presidente, right? Normally, you just have a box. You just need to turn. No, there's still a plan. You still need to drill every little minutia, every little possible detail. How do you turn? How the pressure goes from your heel to your toe during the turn. Where is it safe to start getting the gun out of the holster so it doesn't break the money, all that shit. Anyway, so the thing that I noticed that I wanted just to talk in this video is I noticed a few guys that like to post super deep, analytical, kind of like teaching people breakdowns or like analysis. And I'm gonna call out a few people who do that. It's Odyssey, Daily Dry Fire on Instagram, and this guy on Reddit. I fucking forgot his name. Nathan something. And I get the idea that you want to analyze what you're doing, and it's super useful. Like, I'm really glad that people are doing it. It's how I operate. It's a very nerdy way to do it, and it's super fucking productive if you do it right. Now, if you don't do it right, then you're literally creating a negative teaching signal that instead of making you better, it will make you worse. So every time you have something suboptimal and you say, oh, it was good. Like you say, movement is good. So that guy was like, movement and transitions were good, but like his hits are shit. And he's like, throttle control was good, and his hits are shit. So then, why exactly are your hits shit? Movement's good, throttle control was good, hits are shit. What, you're not accurate? You're telling me that you can't like slowly shoot, I don't know, 20 alphas in a row at 20 yards? No, you can't. So it means that something else was the problem. It's not how you pull the trigger, it's not how you grip the gun, it's how you do it when you are on a stage. Well, guess what? What happens when you're on a stage? Throttle control and movement. And the guy's moving like a stick, like completely tall. Like, I am so tall. Instead of going like, fucking low and motherfucker do it. No, he's like, I am so tall. I can run properly. USPSA like Christian Sailor. Crane steps? What are crane steps? I don't know. Fucking deltas, no shoots. No, so here's the thing. If you don't know any better, you will not be able to analyze. You need to be able to ask questions. Why this happened? And it's not always going to be the easiest answer. You can't fake analysis. You can't fake a breakdown. When you do an analysis, you asking questions. It's like scientific method, basically. You need to ask questions. You need to make assumptions. You need to verify these assumptions. It's quite possible that your assumptions are wrong, especially if you are not a very experienced shooter yet. If you're like way below A class, I wouldn't expect you to be able to really analyze your own match footage. Just ask others. Like try to squad with the best guys. Well, best guys are usually, I don't know, sometimes they're assholes. Sometimes you don't want to squad with them. Slips. Super squad. Yeah, so first thing is you need to avoid lying to yourself in a positive way, saying like, oh, that and that and that and that was good. I just had too many Charlies. Charlies are just the consequence of whatever you were doing, right? Or deltas, or offshoots, or mics. You can't just say, oh, I'm not accurate. No, you're not accurate at this speed, at this stage, in this situation. You're not blending correctly. You're not exiting softly. You're not entering softly, something like this. So you cannot blame accuracy. Never fucking blame accuracy. It's not a standalone thing in action shooting. That's one. Second, just challenge everything, especially what you want to tell yourself. It's like, are you trying to give yourself a pep talk? Stop doing that. You need to be critical of everything you do. And it needs to be coming not from your video, not from how you place with others, but it needs to come from your memory, from how it looked, especially if you're shooting a dot. How it looked during a stage. How did the dot move? When did you first see the dot coming into the position? If these things are not perfect, it's probably something you can improve, right? If it's not perfect, you can improve. And honestly, it's never perfect. But some things just suck more than others. So always be critical. But the third point is, do not shit on yourself. What is shitting on yourself? Shitting on yourself is saying something like, oh, I can never shoot classifiers right. I always suck at classifiers. Or, oh, I can never shoot fixed time right. Fuck fixed time. Or Virginia count. Fuck Virginia count. This is not how real stages work. No, stop saying that you're not capable of something. Stop saying that you have... Stop even saying that you have a problem, that you have a deficiency. Always look at everything from the point of, I'm looking for a solution to improve my accuracy when I'm shooting on the move, to call my shots, even on hoser stages. Always look at it from this way. And every stage you should come to, you should like it and appreciate it, because it's a challenge, especially if it's a stage that makes you think like, oh, I suck at this type of stages. No, it's a challenge. Appreciate it, like it, and use every moment of your prep for the stage, be it walkthrough, be it just closing your eyes and remembering your walkthrough, or doing your final walkthrough. No matter how simple the stage is, try to bring as many details and create a sequence, subconscious sequence of your plan. You can't just say, oh, I go into this position, I have this optimization, that means good plan. Plan that is conscious, that you can describe to someone in words, means fucking nothing. Good plan is something that you do. It's not something that you think of. It's not something that you can describe. And good plan feels like this. Are you ready? Stand by. Beep. That's a good plan. That's the only way to describe it. Everything else is just minutia and bullshit. So stop giving yourself pep talk. Stop creating bullshit breakdowns that are only meant to showcase how fucking experienced you are. If you are less than a master shooter, you're not fucking experienced, so fuck off with that bullshit. Be critical, but don't shit on yourself. That's it. Dry Fire Ninja out. How do I fucking stop this thing? Oh my god, how do I stop?